Good afternoon, everyone. Today is April 20th, 2010. Welcome to channel 811 GYL. My name is Nikki Royer.
And I'm Justina Lumber. To start us off today, the godmother of civil rights, Dorothy Height, passed away this morning at 3:41. Her cause of death is unknown. She was a leading pioneer in civil rights. She was also honored enough to be on the platform when Dr. King delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech.
The Iceland volcano, Eyjafjallajökull, began its eruption on the 14th. It's caused massive and costly airline delays. 17,000 flights have been canceled. Airlines could lose as much as $200 million each day their planes are grounded. And thousands of people are trapped in airports all around the world. Researchers are now trying to figure out how long this disruption will last. There is also a possibility of a nearby volcano eruption.
And now, onto our top story. Today in the Gulf of Mexico, near the Mississippi Delta, a wellhead blew out at 10:15 this morning. It killed 11 workers working on the platform and injured another 17. The oil is expected to keep gushing for another 3 months, losing 5,000 barrels of oil a day. There is a potential for repeating oil spills in the Gulf. Nikki interviewed a worker several days ago. That's coming up next after the break.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Todd. Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Sure.
Great. Give me your mouth.
No. My mouth.
Yeah, I'm your girlfriend now.
I don't think this is working out.
Welcome back. Now we head to Nikki's interview with George O'Malley.
I'm here interviewing George O'Malley. George is one of the workers injured in the explosion. George, what were you doing when the explosion happened?
Well, it started out as any other day. I was talking to a buddy on my break when the explosion happened.
And you consider yourself fortunate?
I consider myself very fortunate. I mean, the buddy I was talking to, Jack, well, he's one of the dead ones. Just knowing that I'll never see him again, well, it's very hard for me to know that I was right there, right next to him, and I made it, and he didn't.
I imagine. You know, what were your injuries?
Well, I wasn't injured very bad. Some burns and stuff. I managed to swim away and get to safety. That was what I call lucky.
Yes, very lucky indeed. Do you plan on returning to work for BP?
No, I do not. I plan on getting a comm job in a store or something. I have a family. You know, I want to spend all the time I can with them, so a comm job is the best for me.
Well, thank you, George. Now back to you, Justina.
Thanks, Nikki. Now, oil spills have a big effect on the animals involved. It will affect fish, turtles, and endanger many other species. 4,000 animals are expected to be affected in this oil spill.
Now we head to our This Day in History segment.
On this day in 1889, Adolf Hitler was born. The infamous man was born in a small Austrian village of Brunna am Inn across the border from German Bavaria.
On this day in 1972, Apollo 16 landed on the moon. Astronauts John Young and Charles Duke became the 5th team to step down onto the moon. There was a 7-hour crisis that almost aborted their mission.
And on this day in 1984, the Good Friday Massacre occurred in the second round of the NHL playoffs in Montreal, Quebec. Playing was the Quebec Nordics and the Montreal Canadiens. There was 252 penalty minutes and 10 players were ejected. Canadians won 5-3, winning the series game 4-2.
And we will get to our main This Day in History event after these messages. I wish they'd turn the AC up. I'm dying in here.
It's on. Can't you feel it?
Can you feel that?
Jeff, honey, please eat a Snickers bar.
Why?
Because when you're hungry, you always turn into a diva.
Oh, a diva.
Better?
Better. Welcome back. On this day, 11 years ago in 1999, 2 seniors went on a shooting rampage in Columbine High School. Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris walked into the school at exactly 11:10 a.m., armed with knives, guns, and 99 homemade explosives. Unfortunately, many students thought it was part of a senior prank, so they didn't immediately flee. With 12 students and 1 teacher killed and 27 injured, the Columbine Massacre is the 4th deadliest school shooting.
After the rampage, the 2 seniors committed suicide, taking their lives as well as 13 others.
And our weather today is rainy, along with tomorrow being rainy, and a projected forecast for the rest of the week, rainy.
Well, thank you for watching Channel 811 GYL.
Have a good night.
Blooper number 2! Take 2! This will be take 3. Take 3! That was Isha follows you, girl. Begin. It wasn't even the word that messed me up.
What was it?
Eruption.
It's too easy.
You're so worried about the dog. I was worried about the
He was
dog.
growling. You might have thought you guys had a hair in your throat or something.
I'm ready.
Come back on and say, I got that cleared out. Okay, you guys know where to start?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2.
Okay, let's start over. We have lots of bloopers. Are you ready? I mean, what am I saying? Am I ready? How long
I
is
hope
it?
so.
How long is it?
We don't know until
I don't know because there's a lot of parts in there that
Yeah.
you